Hi, Sonia. I'm Hannah, your exercise physiologist. Thank you for joining this meeting today to speak about your health and explore how exercise might fit into your life right now. Just remember, I'm here to support you in a way that feels right for you, so please feel free to open up about any concerns that you may have. And before we begin, I just want to acknowledge how much you've got on your plate right now with full-time work, two kids, and just trying to navigate your diabetes diagnosis. So, how have things been feeling for you lately?
Oh, thanks, Hannah, for acknowledging that. To be honest, it's been a lot lately. I've tried to make some changes to my diet, but with everything going on, exercise really hasn't been my priority. It's been so hard.
Yeah, no, that's totally understandable. And it sounds like you've already taken some positive steps with your diet, which shows that you are committed to making a change. But with work, parenting, and just trying to manage your health, I can imagine how hard it is to consider adding something else to your plate. But I do believe
Mm.
definitely always a way to add exercise into our weeks.
Yeah, exactly. I guess I'm just struggling to figure out like how I can fit it into my schedule.
Yeah, of course. And that's something that we're going to prioritize today. But I just wanted to ask you, so what exactly does being healthy mean to you right now?
Um, Honestly, I think being healthy is about just having some more energy through the day and to not let like my diabetes get worse. And I think if I'm able to manage the diabetes and still like kind of involve exercise into my life, it would make me feel healthier again in general.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It sounds like you've really been trying to find that balance, like even if it hasn't been easy. But that's a really good perception to have on what being healthy means. And I like that your main focus is on like feeling energized and staying in control of your condition. Now, I can see that you're also thinking about how to sustain your health in the long run, which is amazing. So we're not just focusing just on the short-term goals, we're also looking into the future. Can I just ask how important is it to you to stay active, not just for yourself, but for your kids as well and for your long-term health?
Oh, it's definitely something that's very important to me, like especially for the kids. And like I really don't want this to impact on me and my family. So it's very important. And I want to be around for a long time for them as well and have the energy just to keep up with my children.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a very powerful motivation, and keeping that in mind can help guide us as we look for the best ways to support you and your health through this management. Um, so would it be okay if we looked at a few small ways to start kind of implementing activity into your week? For example, is there a time in your day that, for example, feels a little more flexible, or a moment where you could take a short walk or something like that?
Mm, um, yeah, I think maybe after I drop off the kids at school, because I usually have around 40 minutes. On the days that I work from home, like today, like I could probably like before I have to start all my meetings.
Yeah.
If not, I could probably do it after dinner, like on the days where my husband's home. Like he'll help. He's happy to help, especially like after dinner when the kids are winding down, he can look after them and then I can probably go for a walk.
Yeah, yeah, no, both of those are great opportunities to implement even just a short walk, even 15 to 20 minutes, which could definitely make a difference in your energy levels and your blood sugar management, which is very important for your
Mm.
diabetes condition. So how many days are you currently working from home and have that 40-minute gap in the morning?
I work from home 3 days, 3 days a week. So it's Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
Okay, perfect. So how do you feel about trying that on those days to start off, even just for these first 2 weeks?
Yeah, like it sounds manageable. I think I could do it. I definitely want to try and give it a go.
Okay, yeah, that's great to hear. Just for me to gain some more insight, I wanted to ask you, just on a scale of say 1 to 10, how confident do you feel about fitting these walks into your week?
I think, like, to be honest, like, I'm gonna need the support, like, from my husband, and I think, like, he really wants to see, me feeling better and more energized. So I'd probably say around a 7.
Okay. Yeah, no, a 7 is a solid start, and it shows that you do believe that it is possible, of course, with help from your husband and stuff. Is there if there's anything else that we can adjust to make it say a 9 or a 10, then we can absolutely work on that together. But of course things are going to take time, so we'll just see how it goes for these next few weeks with those walks 3 times a day, 3 times a week. But yeah, these walks are definitely a manageable start, and it's something that you have identified yourself as fitting into your routine. So good job on that. And yeah, remember, it's not about doing everything just at once, but finding that balance that fits into your life. Um, Another question, how would you feel if we made this your first specific short-term goal?
Yeah, I like that idea. I think that'll work. I like it. Yeah.
Okay, great. So just to clarify one last time, so your main focus, so your main goal will be to go on these 15 to 20-minute walks on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays after dropping the kids off to school. Is there anything else that you'd like to add or change to that?
No, I think that sounds really good.
Okay, perfect. And yeah, that's a really strong first step. Also, just so you're aware, under your GP's referral, you are eligible for up to 8 group sessions with me through your Medicare. And these sessions are basically just designed for people living with type 2 diabetes. And they include both gentle exercise and education, which will be really helpful for you. And they're just held in a very supportive environment with others who are on a similar journey to you. And if you feel like that could help keep you motivated, we can look at scheduling these into your routine later on once you've, gone on these walks 3 times a week. Only if you and when you are ready, of course.
Yeah. That sounds really good. I'll definitely have a think about it, like, and I'll speak to my husband about it because I think that would really help me as well. Just keep me motivated and stuff.
Yeah, good. That sounds great. And we can obviously revisit this next time, and I'll check in with you next week to see how those walks are going. And we can adjust anything if you need. And yeah, remember that you're in control of your own pace. So just take things as they come. But yeah, thanks again for opening up to me today. I'll talk to you next week.
Oh, thanks, Hannah. I'm looking forward to seeing you next week. Wish me luck. It's going to be cold, but I'm going to do it.
No worries. Good luck.
Thanks. See ya.
Bye.